After you have inserted your equations to get the mass for mass 1, mass 2, and the distance, and you can see the equation shows up here. It shows up here. We're now going to need to get the equation for this force between the two masses at the distance. So, going back to our Schoology page with the physics and science reference sheet, we're going to see that we have this gravitational force right here. That this is the equation we're going to try to develop in this sheet. So we're going to have G, which is a constant. It's a gravitational constant. It's not the lowercase g that we've been dealing with, but this is a big G. This is the universal constant. And then you're going to take mass 1 times mass 2 divided by the distance squared. So this G, which is a constant, is also given to us down here in our constants, where this G is a 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11th. And there's units to it. So you can see how we have it already input here into our document, that this G is this 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11. To get this equation to sit, we're now going to take that this force is going to equal to mass 1 times mass 2 divided by this distance squared, as well as multiplying by this constant. So, in order to get this cell to be multiplied, we're going to have this equal to star, or this $sign J, $sign 13. That's this cell right here. As you can see, it pops up. I'm using the dollar signs because I don't want to have this change. This is a constant. So when we're typing in something that we don't want to have it change, when we drag it to other cells, then we need to input the dollar signs in order to do so. So the dollar signs means that that cell is going to stay a constant. Then we're going to multiply by mass 1, multiply by mass 2, and then we're going to divide by the distance caret 2 because it's squared. So once we get that, we see that we get our force. And I'm going to take now this force and I'm going to drag it down so that way we have this force value given for all the values that we're dealing with.